Bangladesh in the coming days will be of the youth, says Jamaat Amir. Tariq Rahman visits Abu Said's grave in Rangpur to address poll rally shortly. NCP releases 36-point election manifesto with no unrealistic promise. Day of balloting approaches, candidates visit door to door to seek vote. Well, good evening, viewers. Those were the headlines. I'm Salim Qadir, and you're watching English Bulletin. We now follow with the details. The Emir of Jamaat Islami, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, said Jamaat wants to change the trend of family dynasty. He made the comment at election rallies in Feni and Noakhali and mentioned that Bangladesh in the coming days will be of the youths. At the very beginning of the rally at Feni Government Pilot High School ground on Friday, he recalled former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia. Dr. Shafiqur Rahman promised to ensure 100% of women at home and workplace. He sought vote for weighing scale symbol to build a Bangladesh free of corruption and extortion, and also sought vote for yes in the referendum. He introduced candidates of 3 parliamentary seats of Feni. Later, he addressed an election rally in Noakhali. Jamaat Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar said the elections will not be free, fair and neutral unless the trial of Jamaat leader killing in Sherpur. He said this while campaigning for the party candidate Mohammad Mohsin Mia for Brahmanbaria 6 at Bancharampur on Friday. The Jamaat leader said the country will become violent if the trial does not take place. BNP chairperson Tariq Rahman will address an election rally on Idgah ground in Rangpur shortly. After addressing election rally in Bogora, he reached Rangpur and visited the grave of Abu Said. Earlier at a wayside meeting at Nommonkotola bus stand area in Bogora Shibganj, Tariq Rahman made a call to cast seal on the symbol sheaf of paddy on February 12 elections to prove that the soil of Bogora is the base of BNP. BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman urged people to stand beside handicapped and especially challenged people. He made the call while addressing a wheelchair distribution program on behalf of Dr. Zubaida Rahman arranged by CSF Global at Nas Garden area in Bogora on Friday. Tariq Rahman said there are talents in the handicapped people. They're able to contribute to the society if opportunity is created. Addressing the same program, Dr. Zubaida Rahman pressed on planned politics to engage children and juveniles in education and sports sectors. It will groom them up as worthy in future. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed said, if Jamaat goes to power, women will be the most vulnerable. He made the comment at a press conference at BNP Chairman's Gulshan office on Friday, organized with women victim of Jamaat's attack. Rizvi alleged that Jamaat Shibir activists are harassing women physically and mentally using both online and offline platforms. He said Jamaat has sent women in the election field but has not nominated for any candidacy. Jatiya Nagrik Party (NCP) in its manifesto wants to make promise as much as possible. NCP spokesperson and party's election steering committee chairman Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhoyan made the comment while releasing party's 36-point polls manifesto at a hotel in Dhaka on Friday afternoon. He said NCP does not want to show any unrealistic dreams. Jatiya Nagrik Party NCP convener and Dhaka 11 candidate Nahid Islam urged the voters to go to the polling centres despite there remains a fear and doubt in people's mind regarding the day of balloting. While addressing an election rally at his seat in capital's Merul Badda on Friday, he sought vote for Water Lily Bud besides casting seal on yes in the referendum. He threatened situation like that of August 5 if someone tries to make path of confrontation or violence. Meanwhile, BNP-backed candidate for Dhaka 16, Aminul Haq, attended polls campaigning at Mirpur area. He promised for improving law and order situation, erasing extortion and action against drug. Another NCP candidate of Dhaka 8, Nasiruddin Patwari, attended campaigning in Shahbag area. He criticized BNP's pledge of family card. As the day of balloting approaches, the campaigning is increasing across the country. Candidates are visiting door to door to seek vote. Candidates are passing in busy campaignings in all 11 constituencies in Comilla. BNP-backed candidate in Comilla 10, Mubashir Alam Bhuyan, sought vote for symbol sheath of paddy in Nishchintiopur in Lalmai areas in Nagalkot. Meanwhile, Jamaat Islamic candidate of the same constituency, Maulana Muhammad Yasin Arafat, campaigned at several villages. BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed held a campaign and election rally in Cox's Bazar 1 constituency. He urged everyone to vote for sheath of paddy. BNP-backed candidate Muhammad Aslam Chaudhry held a public rally in Shitakunda of Chattogram 4 constituency. The candidates also campaigned across the country, including Bandarban, Nator, Naranganj and Jinaida. Viewers, we now follow up with a short break, and we will be back soon with End nuclear ambitions of face US military, Trump tells Iran. Bangladesh women defeat Scotland by a bigger margin. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. We now begin with news around the world. US President Donald Trump said he hopes to avoid military action against Iran, though Tehran threatened to strike American bases and aircraft carriers in response to any attack. Trump's latest remarks follow weeks of pressure on Iran to negotiate a deal on its nuclear program, while European Union increased pressure on Iran by designating IRGC a terrorist organization. Trump warned Tehran he's sending massive firepower to Middle East and that any attack on Iran would be much worse than those US carried out last year. He suggested it would be great if US did not have to use military throws on Iran. However, to avoid military action, Iran have to accept deal and have to stop killing protesters. Venezuela has approved a landmark law that opens the country's oil sector to privatization, ending more than 2 decades of strict state control under the socialist era. Venezuela's National Assembly approved the reform of the country's hydrocarbon law. Then the acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, signed the bill. The law will allow private companies, including foreign firms, more autonomy in the country's lucrative oil sector. That will give private and foreign companies greater control over oil production, sales and dispute resolution. Alongside, the U.S. Treasury eased sanctions on Venezuelan oil, expanding the role of American energy firms and marking a major geopolitical and economic shift. Viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. And now we begin with sports news. Bangladesh women's team has defeated Scotland by a huge margin of 90 runs today, while the Tigresses secured the place in the T20 World Cup in the previous match. In Kirtipur of Nepal, toss-winning Bangladesh got off to a great start with the batting. Dilara and Juaria put an opening stand of 67 runs. Captain Jyoti then put on a 100-run partnership with Sobhana for the fourth wicket. Led by Jyoti's 56 of 35 balls, Bangladesh set a challenging total of 191 for 5 wickets, ultimately bowling out Scotland for a low score to secure a comfortable one-sided victory. Scotland scored 101 for 9 wickets. Well, before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. Bangladesh in the coming days will be of the youth, says Jamaat Amir. Tariq Rahman visits Abu Said's grave in Rangpur to address poll rally shortly. NCP releases 36-point election manifesto with no unrealistic promise. Day of balloting approaches, candidates visit door to door to seek vote. End nuclear ambitions or face US military, Trump tells Iran. And Bangladesh women defeat Scotland by a bigger margin. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.